Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with us, but more like I'm going to copy everything she does, because let me tell you, like, she is the makeup queen, especially when it comes to a base. Shut up. She has like a really good base, like, all the time. Like, her makeup always looks flawless, and as you can see, I'm looking pretty flawless myself too, because I followed everything that she does, and when I tell you she knows what she's doing, she knows what she's doing. So if you want to see how we achieved our faces, just keep watching. Routine.
I'm not a professional.
Yeah.
I know some people are probably gonna see some things I do and cringe, but it's what works for me.
It works for you, yeah.
Looks good. Lasts probably over 24 hours.
Literally, like, her makeup stays put. Like pouring bottles down her all over her face. She's like not worried.
I'm not worried
She's
because I just cap it off and I don't need to touch up. I don't need to do any of that. I'm good.
She's good to go. So I want to be like you when I grow up. So today's the day I grow up. So put me on.
Okay.
Where do you start? What do you start with?
I start with my eyebrows.
Okay.
So my eyebrows are already, this is kind of gross. My eyebrows are
I didn't even bring my eyebrow stuff, but it's right here.
Okay. My eyebrows are already like tattooed on, or is tattoo the right term? Like ombre
It's
on.
permanent makeup. So same. I have the same, like the exact same thing.
Yeah. So I don't, like, I'm using the brow freeze. I don't go crazy, but I like them to look laminated, kind of.
And I'm just gonna use Edge Booster to do the same thing, because I do the same thing with Edge Booster.
Which honestly, I used to use gel before, so it all works. Run it through first, and then I'll shape it. I mean, we already have shapes because of the tattooing, but oh, should I have mentioned? I already have moisturizer and lip balm on. We're starting. Are you done your brows? Oh, shit. I'm out
What else
here
is there to do?
dilly-dallying.
Maybe you're just really precise. I'm just like...
I'm usually not, I was taking longer because I was like, oh, she's not done.
No.
But once my brows are like laminated, sometimes if we're like going out, I'll use one of those brow pens to like do little brush strokes, but I feel like my brows are still pretty colored from the
PMU?
Yeah. But now I go in weird orders, so you're still all over the place. Now I'll put on my primer. We have the same one.
She put me on, guys. This is
I
the
put
Milk,
Kaylee
like,
on.
put us on.
I'm on like my third bottle.
Can I tell them what it is? This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Get it. Okay? Trust me, get it.
You won't regret it. Oily skin, dry skin, all of it.
All of it, yeah.
While this sits, I will carve out my eyebrows. Like, I'll just, you know, what's that called? Like with concealer?
Concealer, yeah. Right. So she's using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, but I'm gonna use foundation because I find that for my eyebrows, I don't know, I just have it's just better and easier to use foundation.
I'll use foundation if I'm ever going over it on the top, but I never go on the top. I just stick to the bottom. And I use my concealer because it's a little lighter, so it, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna use the, I don't know, I keep saying I'm gonna. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal True Match Foundation in the shade C7.
I don't do like a lot of concealer under my brows because I don't usually do anything in my eyes, so I don't want it to be like super, super bright. And then I just use my finger and kind of blend it out.
I'm using the foundation just because, like, I know I'm supposed to copy her, but if I use the concealer, I'm gonna have a hard time. Like, I'm gonna mess it all up.
She's like copying me, but it's like it's still with what works.
What
for
I can do,
yeah,
like, within my abilities. But
yeah, because obviously what works for me might not work for everybody. So.
But I want to learn what you do and see if it works for me, right? So it should be, but like that concealer stuff.
Okay, and then I take. If you guys have seen Jackie Aina, I learned this from her when I was in like high school. I get oily in some areas, and I think this is why my makeup doesn't crease and it lasts so long. I take a light amount and I just put in the areas that I get oily before my foundation. So I focus it on my smile lines because a bitch never stops laughing. At least when we're all together now.
Yeah. Just constant kikis.
Always.
So I'll do the same thing, and she's using the Laura Mercier translucent powder in honey, and I'll use the same one.
If you've seen all these UK babes, I mean, I had it before, it was going viral, but you know what I mean? When I see them all using the same shade, I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm doing something right.
I don't really have oily skin, so I don't really like get oily.
I don't have oily skin. Well,
Yeah.
I used to have really oily skin, but then I went on Accutane, so now my skin is just kind of more normal.
Oh, yeah.
But this still, like, depending on found, that just helps.
It sits nice.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of setting sprays in between, you know, all of that. So if you look ashy, it's okay.
Okay, what next?
Next, I do my foundation. Let me get this brush. I think today, I've been going between these two because we both got the soft matte, which I like the soft matte. I think I'm gonna mix these actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So soft matte and then NARS.
The long wear radiant.
Okay. I don't have the radiant.
But she has a soft matte. I
but
think
I
it's
have
like,
the soft matte.
I love the way the soft matte looks, but I think I need like an in-between of them, you know?
Something that works for both.
The packaging of this is crap. Whoever,
I don't know whoever thought about this, but come on. Come on. Like, this is the era of pumps. Or even like a soft tube maybe would have like reduced the spillage. I don't know what it is, but it tends to spill over.
So I saw someone on TikTok say that too.
Yeah. But it is a nice foundation, especially if you have oilier skin. I would recommend it.
That's like we're more like normal, I think, both of us.
Yeah.
So we need like a mixture between these two because I wore this alone the other day and I realized how dewy it really is.
Yeah, I found like this one's too matte. I'm gonna just I'll use your NARS too.
This one?
Yeah, it's fine.
What shade are you in again?
I'm one shade up from you. I'm medium deep 5, and you use medium deep 4. Macau, yeah.
Oh. See, look, they're the same shade, but don't they look different?
Yeah, this looks dark. What foundation is this one?
They're
the same shade, but which one is this
one's
one?
a soft matte, and this is a long wear. Isn't that weird?
Oh, okay. Because I'm looking at this, and I'm like, honestly, like, I would wear this shade of foundation.
Yeah.
But it looks darker when you... Because look... Yeah, it matches exactly my shade.
No one, maybe I do need a mix of these two. Usually I don't mix on my hand like this, I just like pump it straight onto my face, but I need, let's see how this works today. Experimenting. I'll do dots. And then I always use a brush for my foundation. But then I spray my brush. This sounds weird because we were just talking like, this is too matte or this is too dewy. I'm taking a dewy spray and spraying my brush before I blend it out. I think it just helps because there's like a layer of powder on our face.
Yeah.
So it just gives it a little...
Helps the foundation move.
Yeah.
So you spray it like right onto your brush on your face?
Only because I have lash extensions. And if you guys know, like, spraying it straight on can make your lashes feel gross.
That's fair. I miss my lashes, man. I miss my lashes.
Well, sometimes I miss wearing strip lashes, but it's... You pick and choose your battles. You done?
Done.
Okay, next is concealer. I'm gonna use my Born This Way, but sometimes I mix this and Shape Tape, or I just use Shape Tape, but Shape Tape's a little bit dry for me these winter days.
Winter days, everything is extra dry.
Yeah. I put it at my chin, above my lip, my nose. Not a lot on my forehead because my forehead's already big enough. I know they say don't put it on there if you don't want to accentuate it. But when I'm contouring and everything, I need something there.
Yeah. I think it looks odd when there's nothing there, but also at the same time, I'm like, I already have a 6 head. I don't need to highlight it.
Yeah.
But I still like I'll go over it later with my beauty blender, but not like directly apply concealer there.
Yeah.
Just out of fear of like 6 head.
I know people don't do their concealer like this anymore because they're like this and that. Do whatever works for you.
True.
Do whatever works for you.
Let me see your face. Okay.
I feel like it doesn't, to me, I know people are like, I still blend it upwards or how people place it, which works, but to me it doesn't matter because when I contour and everything, the placements of that cover my concealer, like in certain areas anyways, because I know some people do cream contour first, but for me, if I do that first, my concealer is just going to blend all over it.
Yeah.
I'm not very like precise when it comes to my makeup.
Not
I
yet.
spray my brush again. Oh, actually, with this one, I usually do a more long-lasting. So the Charlotte Tilbury. This is why I'm not scared when my makeup, like for my makeup to move when I spill shit on myself.
Because Charlotte Tilbury
Charlotte Tilbury.
got you.
Literally.
So yeah, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray.
Mm-hmm. And then just tapping it in. Yeah, my forehead. I try to
This
keep it
blended
where
so nice, like
right. It blends so nice and it lasts
Wow.
all day.
it
And you know
blended
what?
really
Okay,
well.
I could be completely wrong, but you know how people are always like, I need to find a concealer that doesn't crease,
Mhm.
I feel like the more matte you go, the more it's gonna crease.
Crease, yes.
If you don't set a hydrating concealer like this properly, I understand it's gonna crease.
Mhm.
But if you know how to set your makeup, you're good. Dude, this like, I know I put concealer more like down here, but I still blended it like in this area up. Like I didn't go too low.
Do you take your concealer like into your eyes?
Before I had extensions, I would just go over my whole eye, but I just get as like in my inner
As
corners,
you can?
like especially these inner corners, cause that's where you
You
get
get
dark.
that darkness, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I don't always do this, but I saw the other day. I didn't realize like I don't really look at myself that much throughout the night, and I never noticed if my blush is still there. And I'm like, I want my blush to be there. And some girls said do cream first and then powder, whereas for me, I've always just if I did cream, I left cream. If I did powder, I just did powder.
Yeah.
But lately I've been doing both.
Yeah, it's so funny because for the longest time I never even thought about the fact that blush doesn't last. Like
Yeah.
yeah, like depending on what blush you buy, like you honestly by the end of the night you look and like it looks like you're not wearing blush at all.
Yeah, and when we're out, I'm not like even when we're not out, I'm not really on my phone. I don't take pictures or videos, so I don't like look at
See.
myself like that. I don't
Yeah.
go to the bathroom and like check myself out all the time. Yeah. This is like just squirting out. I don't know why, but if you want to
Jeez.
use this one here. I know it's
Let's
bright,
see
but
how
I
it blends.
okay.
Like because I'm
I
just
take-
not used to working with liquid blush. Like,
I
I'm
take
scared.
the tiniest amount because it's kind of scary sometimes.
Yeah.
But you can always go over it back with your beauty blender, or use your beauty blender to blend it.
Yeah. It doesn't look crazy on.
Yeah.
I wanna give you your flowers. And
I just realized I usually don't do this first. I do cream contour first, but
oh,
my brain just went. But I mean, I can still do it after.
this is good liquid blush because I find that yeah sometimes they're just hard to work with,
Yeah.
and so I never give them a chance. But I find like the liquid blush game has been stepping up. Like companies are making really good ones. Which one is this one? This
Quo.
one is by Quo Beauty. It's the featherweight
Shoppers
cream
brand.
blush. Yeah,
I've never. This is the first and only cream blush I've ever tried.
yeah.
Cause I was like, I don't know if I want to go and buy like if I'm actually gonna use it.
Yeah,
And these are from like the drugstore, so they're like $5.
a nice try.
And I actually like I'm like
It's
okay.
good product. Yeah.
Everyday makeup, I just go straight with powder, but if we're like doing a full face,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go in with cream and then powder.
Okay.
Okay. So I just dip the brush right into it.
What sort of brush are you using?
This is like these came together.
Wow.
This is a Patrick top.
That's a really good brush.
I know it was. I mean, it's expensive, but I was like, when I saw it, I was like, I feel like it's gonna be
Yeah.
good. This is. I just got this like a few months ago, but usually my go-to is like the Huda Beauty Tan Tour. That one's so good.
I never tried that.
That one, I love that one. I think I would repurchase it almost out of that one.
I'm just waiting for her to finish because I'll do the same thing, but watch her masterpiece.
Then I go on my forehead, cause I got a big forehead. I have been told that so many times, and you know what? What if you
It
guys said it?
sticks to
It's
you.
fine. I don't know why. I don't care about men's opinion, but when they say it for some reason, it's like, why are you staring at my forehead?
Forehead, yeah. I don't know. I think maybe that's how you know you don't have a big forehead, if people can feel comfortable telling you. I feel like people don't tell me I have a big forehead.
Well, when I was a
because
kid,
they
too,
know
like-
that I already know.
No, but like when I was younger and in dance too, people would be like, they would tell me like for recitals, they were like, you have a big forehead. I'm like,
Shish kebab.
then I go a little under my lip, and then on the sides of my chin. Pretty sure everywhere you put that concealer, you're gonna like do on the outside perimeters of it, and then cheeks are last. Okay, usually I do my blush after, but we did blush first, but it's okay because it's all gonna blend together anyways. I don't do too much because I'm gonna go over with powder. And anyways.
You said under your chin and then where?
So I go like jaw, under my lip a little bit, and then on the sides of my chin.
Like here?
Yeah, under my lip here, and then sides of my chin. I'm not super precise with my nose contour when it comes to cream, so I just take a little bit because we already did concealer. And I just go on the sides very lightly with the same brush. I know some people use these like tiny brushes and all this and that. I can't be bothered. I cannot. And then we're gonna go back in. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna go back in, and I'm gonna like blend out like the creases in my concealer because we're gonna kind of set.
Okay.
Set it while it's still creased.
Try this one.
And then I don't bake my face. I just press in some powder. So you can use your beauty blender, a brush, what is this?
Puff.
A puff. Is that what you call this? Probably. I think so. I need to get more, but it's kind of gross. You can't really clean them.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Well, I mean, maybe some people do. I don't bake, but I know that was a lot, but I just keep pushing it in until it's all in there. Okay. How are we looking? How are we feeling?
Glammed up.
Good. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in
Face
with
looks great.
powder contour. Not too much because we already did cream, but it's enough to like kind of like set and redefine in a way. But sometimes I look crazy when I do this, so you'll see at the end of the day we'll come
The end justifies the means.
we'll like blend things, we'll go through, it all just looks crazy in the beginning.
Using the same bronzer. I feel like with liquid, like it has an easier time showing up on my skin, but I find like powder contour, like powder bronzers, unless they're pretty dark, they don't really do much for me. Especially since they just kind of match my skin tone maybe a little.
I think that's why when we're like, this is like kind of in a way my going out face. That's why I do both because it like really pops up more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like actually like showing up.
Now, looking a little crazy because it's all harsh. I'm gonna take a big powder brush. There's nothing really on here, but remember how, this is not the shade that I left with you. I think this is a shade a little bit lighter, but sometimes if I wanted to blend a little more, I'll take some on my brush and then I'll just go over everything. But I don't swirl because you don't want to move anything. I just like tap it in everywhere. I go over, I know we put cream blush, but I go over that and the contour and everything and just blend.
Bring them back out.
But now, next, I'm gonna do powder blush. I need to get more into blushes because it's the only one, I never thought blush looked good.
Yeah.
Like on darker, not I saw it, but I meant for like myself. Like I was
it
like,
wasn't like encouraged for darker
I was
skin
like,
girls.
it's not gonna work, blah blah. But then I was
Yeah.
like, in the summer I just got the shade and I've been obsessed with blush ever since. But I want to go try new colors. I'm just scared.
I find that like orange blushes, pink, purples, like
I want an orange, but
Yes.
I haven't found one.
there was like so much hype for the NARS like orgasm, I think. Like
That one's too ashy for me personally.
I've never tried it. So
My mom could use it because she's like a few shades lighter than me. Orgasm very very pink and like glittery. Where they have this like bright orange one. I just haven't got my hands on it. But I use this one from MAC. And pretty much go where I put it last time. Pretty much I set my face. I get my highlight ready because I like to do my highlight when my face is still a little damp. Ooh, this is getting everywhere though. Okay, Charlotte Tilbury all over your face. Try to avoid my lashes, but it doesn't usually work out. Like,
you're not telling what you're using.
oh sorry,
But she's using the Artist Couture
the loose highlighter.
Illuminati loose highlighter.
Last thing, just lips. Usually I use everyday makeup, going out makeup, same lip liners, MAC Cork for everything. Doesn't matter what lipstick I use, gloss, always. But it's in my car. And we got a new lip liner from the beauty supply store today, so I'm just gonna use this one.
Okay.
Looks like it's gonna work. It's just a brown. But these are like $2.
I got the same one but in a darker shade. I'm gonna grab mine.
Yeah. I feel like this one, cause what is that one? Not cork. I don't use cork from MAC. I use chestnut.
Chestnut.
Cork
yes.
is too light for me. It doesn't show up. So and chestnut is a good dark brown, but I feel like this might be like an in between of those two.
So this is how dark the one I got is. It's super dark, so
Yeah.
we'll see how it looks.
I feel like I might end up liking it on you, and I might go get it one day. Because I think I swatched this one and I like it. It's like an in between of cork and chestnut, and I always use chestnut. But we'll see. Just line your lips normally. I don't really overline or anything. Maybe my bottom just a little bit because my top lip is bigger than my bottom. So just in the center, I line a bit. And that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Pretty cute.
I love this. Like, I think I definitely notice a difference compared to how I do my makeup, and I think it looks great. Like, I'm wearing more blush than I normally would, which is looking really, really good.
It, like, see what I mean? By the end, it all kind of came together. In the beginning, it looked crazy, but I feel like we look
really good. Like, really
like we
put
have
together.
the highlights and stuff on too, but it's just like it's just a glow. It's not like, oh, she's wearing highlighter.
You know what I'm saying?
You know? But I think they look pretty cute. We don't have anything in our eyes. Maybe one day you guys will see us with eyeshadow
Do
and
some
stuff
eyeshadow.
on. But
Ooh, maybe we'll do this again, but for like a full glam look.
full out, like hair, makeup,
Like,
everything.
Full glam. Yeah.
Outfit, all of it.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.